Hi. Hello, and thanks for joining. I thought I'd do a quick live for What's Up Wednesday. Hi, Jen. Um, do a little bit of an update on what's going on. Sorry, I don't recognize all your names, but there's Morgan. Glad to see you all. So I just thought I'd do a quick live, give you a little bit of an update about what's going on in my world, what I've been up to. I have not done a live for over a month because March tried to kick my ass. Like seriously, it was a tough month. March is a challenging month. It starts off tough with the anniversary of my daughter's passing, my mom's passing the day before. So that starts out the month, and then I had so many travel days this month for work, for yarn, for personal. I think I was gone, 13 or 14 days of the month of March. So for being a homebody that's always home, that just thrives in my own space, my own, kind of routine and things like that. Hey, Sam. So being in my own space really is a huge, big deal for me. And so being gone for that many days of the month really threw me off. Hi, Karen. And Gary. Hey, Gary. So being away for that many days this month really threw me off of my routine, my normal schedule, and I got way behind. And I did a big sale for my daughter. Well, first of all, I did a discount for at the beginning of March. Then I did one for my anniversary, and then I did another big one this week. And y'all showed up big time. So much support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our dog Wilson, our older dog, he's 5 years old and he has a heart condition apparently that we didn't know about, and he was in really, really bad shape over the weekend, and so he spent some time in the hospital. They did a procedure to drain fluid out of his chest, and we're waiting still to see the cardiac specialist. So incredible support that has come through for purchase of yarn. And then I posted a raffle, and the raffle is still open until Saturday this week. And the raffle, there's some big prizes. So for the raffle, you can win $100 gift card to buy anything that you want in my shop. There's also an option to win a sweater quantity of yarn. Any weight, any base, any color, anything that you want. Hi, Kylie. Anything that you want. So any base, any color, any style, I'll make it for you. A sweater quantity of yarn. And then for a lot of people that aren't knitters and don't care so much about yarn, I also offered them to make a pair of hand knit socks in your preference of style, color, size, whatever you want, so that it appeals to a non-knitter yarny person as well. And then today, a lot of my friends and followers, particularly on Facebook, not so much on Instagram. Instagram, I'm a lot broader in my audience, but a lot of my friends on Facebook are from Utah. And my daughter Kylie, her good friend Brittany, has offered a gift certificate for $150 towards a tattoo. She's a tattoo artist in the Salt Lake City area. And so I'm going to be adding that to my raffle details very soon as well. So if you're in Utah and want to get in on that, so I'll share that on my Instagram, but mostly on Facebook because that's where most of my Salt Lake or Utah friends are located. So Wilson, Maggie, Wilson, come here. I want you to see my puppies. Come here, Wilson. Come here, honey. First of all, we'll meet. This is Maggie. Maggie, she is a 2-year-old Frenchie. She's a lilac fawn Frenchie. And she is, of course, she came first because she's an attention gal. Wilson, come here, honey. I want you to meet Wilson, though, and see. Come here, honey. we need to do laundry because all of his jackets are dirty, and so he's wearing one of Maggie's jackets. He's freezing and cold all the time. But this is Wilson. He's our sweet 5-year-old Frenchton. Oh, hi, Lovey. And he's such a sweet baby. And so it's such a crazy thing for him to be so sick so unexpectedly. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, no, look at my face. I love you. And anyway, and so for Wilson, his procedure was extremely expensive, way more than we ever anticipated. And then for the cardiac specialist and the procedures he's going to need with the specialist were pretty pricey as well. And so I have some knit sweaters for them, but everything's dirty and I really need to do laundry. So the raffle helps to support what we need to do to get his procedure done. And then the sale using the code Wilson30 will get you 30% off your entire purchase, and there's no limitations or exclusions, and that goes through the end of this week. Oh, there you are, baby. He's such a sweet boy. Anyway, so thank you for everyone who showed up for that. The Ko-Fi or coffee, whatever, however you pronounce it, is listed in the link in my bio, and so you can donate there. For every $5 donated, you get a ticket into the overall raffle. So you can check it out there. So love you, buddy. Hold on. Get down. Okay. All right. So dogs, what have I been doing? Life has been crazy, busy. I went to Utah for my grandson's birthday. I went to Kansas City for work. My husband and I celebrated our 30th wedding anniversary. We spent a weekend at the Oregon coast, which was magical. I needed the break and the downtime and just the reset. And then, yeah, I've been home and doing yarn nonstop, along with my regular job that pays the bills. I've been doing that as well, but yarn and yarn and yarn, as much yarn as I can. So over the past week or so, I've dyed, I think, 24 different colorways, getting things back in stock and up to date. I had some pre-order or pre-sale dyed to order listings, and I'm just about caught up with that. I posted a video on my profile today, showing the Midnight Skies. This is an example of what the Midnight Skies colorways look like. And I showed an example of taking the resist ties off of this yarn. And I've got, I think, 40 skeins of this ready to put the neon colors onto it to create this, these colors. And I will be doing that tonight and dry, and then hopefully they'll be ready for shipping tomorrow. And so this is what I showed a video of earlier today. But I've been doing a lot of dyeing and trying to get caught up on everything. So thank you for your patience. If you've got an order and you're waiting for it, reach out if you have a question, but I promise you I didn't forget about you, and I am getting through everything, and we'll get your orders out as soon as possible. I have about 40 orders that I have everything made and done and ready. I just have to prep them and process everything and get them shipped and in the mail. The yarn is done for your order, but I gotta finish all the little details that go with that. So anyway, so this will be up to date in the shop in the next day or two. And this is an example. This is the Aurora Borealis yarn on the sparkly DK base. This is the Kalen's Galaxy on, I think this is a worsted non-sparkly base. And this is an example of the Rainbow Nebula on the bulky base. This is what it works up in the sock sparkly yarn. So lots of different options, but I've got a ton of that ready to put the colors on tonight, and I'll post this in my shop. So that's one of the things I've been working on. I've been working on lots and lots of stripes. I have one stripe that I've been working on for Knit in the Mitt. Your first name is not coming to me right this second. Yeah, they're a sparkly sock. Absolutely, they're a sparkly sock. But I've got a special collab that I'm doing with Knit in the Mitt for a Christmas in July thing that she's doing. So I've got a bunch of yarn I'm working on for her. And then I've been working on a ton of other stripes. So I've got this happy little rainbow yarn. This is what it works up as. And it is happy. I absolutely love it. It's super fun. Oh, I'm so glad you got your Kaylin's Galaxy, Morgan, and that you love it. Yeah, I do have them in bulky. I have a few available in bulky and then a few more that I'm dyeing, but it's available to order if it's something you're interested in. So let's see. Happy Little Rainbow. I also did a new batch of the birthday surprise. That's what the birthday surprise looks like. I've got more of the Rainbow Magic. It's still in big skeins. I haven't unwound it yet, so this is what it looks like. This is the Rainbow Magic sock. I don't know, somebody must have posted somewhere about my confetti stripes yarn, this confetti stripes, because I think I got 10 orders for this in a day or two. So somebody must have posted about it somewhere. So here's the confetti stripes, and this is what it works up as. I've got the Midnight Rainbows, or Rainbows After Midnight. I call it different things different times. This is prepped and ready to be dyed. It's on deck for this week. And then I have the After the Storm, and this is dyed and ready to go. I have a skein of it here. Here it is. I did 15 of these, so these are in stock and ready to ship for After the Storm. I've got Dark Side of the Moon. That's how this one works up in a sock. This is a sock weight. I've got it in sock, bulky, DK, worsted. I haven't done this one in sparkly. I don't have it. I've done it in sparkly, but I don't carry it in sparkly normally, but it's available. And then I also, as Pride is coming up soon, I've got a full line of Pride yarns and really focusing on the Pride flags, creating options for people to be able to express themselves and show their colors in whichever flag feels good to you or whatever represents you and who you are. I have the Inclusive Pride yarn. I just dyed up a bunch more of this. I just took these off the winder last night. I think I've got 15 of these available. The Progress or Inclusive Pride, it covers all 11 colors in the flag. I've got it available in the Pride Ally with the black and white stripes. I've got it in Rainbow Pride. That's on the winder right now behind the camera. It's just the 6 color rainbow colors. I've got it in Lesbian Sunset, on orange and pink and purple, red, fade. Bear Pride, browns, grays, black, white. I've done it in Ace stripes, pansexual, Aro Ace. I think is the other one I did. It's a blue and orange and yellow. I did that as a custom for somebody. So if there's a flag and striping yarn that you'd like with a flag that I haven't represented, reach out to me and I will be happy to make you any flag, anything that you want. This is the trans flag, and I was so behind and out of touch that I should have posted this for Trans Visibility Day and shared this then, and I missed it. I was pretty overwhelmed that day. I have it in bisexual Pride. Anyway, long story short, too late. I have tons of Pride yarns available, and if it's not listed available for purchase, it can be pre-ordered and I'll make it for you, dyed to order. And if there's something that you want that's not there, send me a message, show me what colors you want, and I will make it for you. I want to give you every opportunity to be able to show your colors and wear them proudly in whichever way that you would like. And so let me help you to do that, and I will make you anything that you desire. All right, let's see. I think that's it for the, well, I've got so many stripes. It's just a sample of some of the stripes that I've done in the very recent, and I've got multiple of everything available, ready to ship. All right, so what else have I got going on? So then for my mother's, the anniversary of my mother's passing was March 1st. My mom loved everything red, white, and blue. Everything red, white, and blue. So I dyed this red, white, and blue yarn, and I called it Joyful. From that sock yarn, I cranked a huge long tube with 2 skeins of yarn, and then I cut it up into pairs of socks for my sisters. So I've got a pair of socks cut up and portioned off and ready for each of my sisters. So here's the first sock with the heel and the toe. I just need to add the cuff, and then another one where I've started the cuff. It'll have a blue cuff, and some of them wanted shorties, ankle socks, taller socks, and I can just custom do the sock for them, and every one of us will have these matching joyful socks in honor of our mother. So kind of a fun little special thing to do. But I've been working on those, and I cut this huge long tube while I was at the coast and started working on these. Since I've been home, though, I've been swamped with making yarn. I haven't had a ton of time to play with yarn, but this is on my to-do list. I hope to get those done for my sisters in this very near future. So anyway, I was making that, and I needed the blue. So I dyed up a batch of blue, and I added too much of one color, and I ended up with a darker navy than was intended for this particular colorway. I didn't want to waste the navy, so what did I do? I dropped some yarn into it, and look what we got. This gorgeous deep blue yarn. This is 100% non-superwash yarn. So it's just what I had sitting around. I was kind of short on extra yarn supply at the moment, and so I threw these in there. 100% non-superwash, but look how pretty those are. This nice blue and white, and then the tonal semi-solid of the blue. So this is a fun one. I haven't posted this or done anything with this yet. It just happened as a happy accident, and I'll post this. So then the other thing, that happy accident that I had, was somebody had requested maroon and teal minis. So I dyed up, I created up the maroon and teal that I needed, and then I had leftover dye, and so I just dropped this skein into the maroon or burgundy colored dye and just let it sit. Just let it soak up as much as it could, turned it over, let it soak up some more, so that the center part didn't get any of the dye. And then when it was done, I just poured some of the teal on top of it, and this is what I ended up with. So again, non-superwash, 100% non-superwash fine merino, and just some random one-of-a-kind things that happen to, happy accidents. And I'll post those probably by the end of the week. I'll get those listed in my shop. Just something extra, something fun, different. The other thing that I did that was not planned was somebody had requested a new batch of the pastel mini skeins, and so I had extra dye, and so what I did is I had some half skeins. So these are 50-gram skeins. Look at those pastel fun colors in half-gram sock yarn. This is my Softy sock base in 80-20 fine superwash merino and nylon, and I just love how they turned out. So 50 grams each, so about 220 yards. I got fuzz. About 220 yards each for every color, and it's super, super squishy and fun, and it'll make a fun project. So then I also have my Holiday Lights yarn. I've done this quite a few times. I've sold a lot of this yarn, and then I decided to do it on bulky, so I kept this yarn on bulky. However, I did it a little bit different on the bulky. so that I did in more rainbow order, whereas this one, it doesn't go in rainbow order. It goes in just colorful, but not rainbow order specifically. So just been playing around with some different things. And then this holiday lights concept has been really popular. So I did the same thing with the pastels. So you get the same concept available in the pastel colors as well. So that's what I've been working on. And then the pastel minis. This is a little bit different than the regular pastels that I did. This is left over from my Hello Spring sock yarn that I dyed. So the Hello Spring sock kit, this is the yarn that came in that kit, and it's 12 stripes. So it started with the purple, 2 colors of purple with the mixed, and then a light purple, and then the mixed with the green, green with the speckles, light green, green with pink. I mean, you get the concept, right? So there was 20 stripes in this particular yarn. This was really time intensive, and it's a 96 yard skein, huge skein, and it was limited edition for the Hello Spring sock kit. It came with 2 cakes of yarn, 2 little bags, cozies to put them in, a bigger bag to carry the whole project in, stitch markers, stickers, some treats, some goodies, and some other things in that. So that was what was in the Hello Spring kit. Huge hit, very successful. Lots of people really enjoyed that, and thank you for your purchases. So I decided I'm going to do this in a quarterly box, a quarterly kit. And so I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a sock kit for summer, for fall, and then at winter time I'll do a big advent countdown kind of a kit. So the spring, Hello Spring, I did this one, and then I've got a Summer Vibes sock kit that's available in my shop. Same concept. You'll get 2 half skeins of yarn, about 65 grams each, so it's more than a half a skein. It'll give you 3 full repeats in your sock, and some other goodies and other things that will come with that, some minis, etc. So the Summer Vibe sock kit, that's available in my shop for pre-order. I'll take down that listing probably mid-month and cap it probably at 50. So if you haven't got yours yet, make sure and go grab one. So I did this spring yarn, and I love the colors, and so I decided to do, so it's a little different. This is the second version I did of it that is just 10 stripes. So you get 2 purples, 2 blues, 2 yellows, 2 pinks, etc. So they're a little bit different stripes, but the same concept as this one. Just doesn't repeat. It only is a 40 yard repeat. So this is available in my shop, the Hello Spring or Spring Colors sock set, I think is what it's called. So that's available, and then I have it available in mini skeins and in a variegated yarn that has all the colors. Yeah, so you can get that in a couple of different ways to still get that spring color vibe if you're looking for it. But the Hello Spring sock set, huge success. Thank you for supporting me in doing that. And it was such a successful thing that I will be doing the Summer Vibes. We'll do a fall frolics probably, and then something, a winter advent-ish countdown kit for wintertime. So let's see. Everything, that's all the yarny things. Let me show you now really quickly what I've actually been knitting, because I did get some knitting done while I was away at the coast with my husband. I did more knitting in that weekend than I've done in months. So the thing I'm most excited about is I cast on a raglan sweater. So I created this, oops, wrong side, this fade of colors for, it's a Tweety rainbow yarn with a rainbow fade. And I did 8 colors, and I'm doing a raglan for the Grocery Girls raglan along. And I cast on the basic raglan by Joji Locatelli. And I just attached my 4th color. So I've done 3 colors. I love the way that pink fades into the purple. I think it worked up really nicely. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I think I've got about 6 or 8 more rows before I can split off for the sleeves. And so just a simple raglan pullover. And on the raglan increases, I did yarn overs instead of make one. I did just to add another little detail to it. So this is on size 7 US. I don't know what the metric is on that. 7 US. These are my ChiaoGoo red. Love these for, I just love ChiaoGoo. Not for everything, but that's what I'm using for this particular project. And I'm making some good progress on this, and it's been a lot of fun to see those colors fade together. So stay tuned to see how this one continues to work up, because it's gonna be a stunner. Here's what the sample looks like of the the fade of all the colors, what they're gonna work into. Excited. I actually did a swatch, so not like me. Let's see, what else am I working on? So I've been working on a habitation throw. Here's my habitation throw progress. I'm on color 12 of 24. You can see this stitch marker here is the last time I showed you my progress, and it's working up really nicely. This is yarn that I dyed for my Advent countdown kit for last winter for the rainbow neon rainbow surprise countdown kit, and this is what came in that kit. This kind of color vibe is what was in that kit. I just happen to have one that I saved. This is an extra one I saved for myself in DK weight, so I could make something else with it sometime later on. I don't know. I always like to save one of everything for myself, because who knows when I'm gonna want to use it or make something with it, or have one for backup so I can recreate it if I need to. So anyway, that is my habitation throw. It's coming along nicely, and it's a nice, mindless, just sit and knit and work on it. I've also been working on my Fort Collins tee, or Collins tee. I think it's just Collins tee. This is also coming along really nicely. I've got making some good progress on the body, and then I'll come back at the sleeves. You just knit about 1.5 to 2 inches on the sleeve, and then add a short ribbed collar. It's a really nice simple tee. This is in my 70% fine superwash merino, 19.5 micron, and mulberry silk. So it is super squishy, soft, and light, and it'll be nice wearing for a summer tee. I'm hoping to have this done in time for the trunk show that I'm going to be doing next month at my local. Don't have details on it yet, but doing a trunk show soon. And then I've got a couple more trunk shows planned for the summertime. I'll give more updates on those when I have them. So that's what else I've been working on. That's a fun one. I'm excited to have that finished. Been working on some socks. I finished one of the happy little rainbow socks. I'm working on a second one. I chose the first sample under this pile somewhere. The first sample that I did, I used my diamond heel sock pattern to show how the stripes would work up in the diamond heel. So the stripes don't break, you just continue all the way through, and this is how that turned out. So first sample I did in the diamond heel. The second sample I decided to do a short row heel, and this is a top down, cuff down short row heel. This is my simple no wrap heel sock pattern available on Ravelry as well. They both are. But this one I just chose a confetti sprinkly color for the contrast for the heel, just to show how it would work up in a short row type heel as well. So I've been working on that and working on a ton of yarn. I've made so much yarn, and it's all over the place. It's in the kitchen, it's hanging up, it's in here, it's in my office, it's everywhere. It's taken over my life, which don't get me wrong, I totally love it. My family though, not so much. Anyhow, let's see, what else was I going to share with you? So we talked about dogs. Thank you for your support with the raffle and the sale for the dogs. The sale does still go through the end of the week. It ends on Saturday. The code is Wilson, WILSON 30, and it's good for 30% off anything in my shop. No exclusions, gift certificates included. Anything in my shop, 30% off. And then the raffle, $5 on the raffle. It goes towards $5 is worth one ticket into the raffle, and the prizes include a $100 gift certificate for my shop, a sweater, quantity of yarn, any style, base you pick, and the other option is a pair of hand knit socks made by me for you in your size, your style, the color, whatever you want it to be. I'll make that for you. So thank you so much to everybody who's donated, who's shared my story. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, and some people say it's just a dog. Well, no, it's not. It's my kid. It's my baby, and we love our pets so much. They become family, and I know many of you can agree with that. So I will do whatever I need to take care of them and hopefully give them the best possibility for a day or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5,000 more with us. I'll take whatever we can get. So thank you for supporting me. And on my story, I did a thing saying I was going to go live, and the song that I picked was "It's a Good Day for a Good Day" by Michael Franti. And so I had to wear my Good Day for a Good Day shirt. And Michael Franti, hands down, one of my top 5 favorite artists of all time. Happy, joyful music. So check him out if you've never heard of him, Michael Franti. Anyhow, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'll post this on my page so you can review it later if you missed the beginning. Lots of yarn. I mean, my table is just full of yarn and yarn and yarn and yarn and more yarn. So thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you, and thanks for supporting me and what I do and giving me the opportunity to make beautiful yarn and share it with you. So thank you. Big hugs. Don't forget, kindness is free. Sprinkle it like confetti and put that shit on everything. Thanks so much. Love ya. I'm just going to hang out for a second more and read the comments, because once I hit post, the comments disappear. If there's a way to watch them later, I haven't figured out how. So thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you. Oh, I wish I knew everybody's names. Carrie, Morgan, Sam, Julie, Nancy, Gary, Maria. So many friends. Kylie and Jerry. Elizabeth. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Elizabeth. Sorry I didn't even say hello. Angela. Elizabeth, are you still here? Who's still here? Who made it clear to the end? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. Nobody's going to fess up for still being here. Oh, it's Angela. Hey. I'm glad you're still here. We need to Zoom and visit very, very, very soon. And Gary, yay. Thanks for sticking around while I was reading all the comments. I appreciate you very, very much. I will let you go now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be happy. And thank you. I love you guys. Bye. Turn it off. How do I turn it off?